In June of 1965, Dr. King spoke at Oberlin College in Oberlin, Ohio. He was speaking to the graduation class, and it's familiar because I used part of it because even though it was 1965, we are in 2018, and the messages are still relevant. I wish I could say that they were not necessary, but unfortunately, they are necessary. He was speaking to this class, and he said in his speech, he referenced Rip Van Winkle. You know the story, Rip Van Winkle, who went on a mountain and fell asleep for 20 years. And the obvious point of the story was the man slept for 20 years. But Dr. King drew attention to the fact that while he was on the mountain and while he was asleep, when he went to the mountain, the sign on the end where he lived had a picture of King George. When Rip Van Winkle came down, it had a picture of President George Washington. The most important fact was not that Van Winkle slept for 20 years, but he slept through a revolution. Our present time has reminded us and is sounding the alarm that we cannot become Rip Van Winkles of the 21st century. We unfortunately have dozed off into this sense of false security. We've become comfortable thinking that we have arrived, and we have found out in recent years, recent months, we are nowhere near where we should be. Ocean City, we must not slumber. We cannot afford to doze. We must stay awake. We must continue the fight. We must stick with love. As Mother Paula says, my feet are tired, but my soul is rested. Ocean City, your feet may be tired. You're tired of the struggle. You may be tired of the rhetoric. You may be tired of the hate. But your soul cannot find rest until all of us, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Jew, whether you're Gentile, whether you're Hindu or Muslim, whether you're Mexican, whether you're Hispanic or Chinese, we will not find rest until all of us find rest. We will not find peace till all of us find peace. Because until you find peace, I have no peace. If you are diminished, then I am diminished. Until we come to the point where we realize not only our destiny is shared, but our hopes for our children are shared.